312. You may be asking, who the is this guy? And I'm going to get into that. But first I want to quickly mention October 22nd, the 312 Supercars team is throwing a Cars and Coffee to kind of raise some money for those that were affected by Hurricane Ian. As of right now, the details are to be discussed, so follow their Instagram at 312 Supercars. If you're in the Chicagoland area, I highly recommend coming out to support the cause, because there are a lot of people, a lot of unfortunate circumstances that came about from Hurricane Ian. So it's very cool that they're throwing a Cars and Coffee, kind of get the community together and raise some funds for them. So who the f am I? Well, I've been asked to kind of introduce myself to the 312 Supercars community. My name is Elliot. The 312 Supercars brought me on board to be their cinematographer slash video editor. I'm more widely known by my alias here in the Chicagoland area as Extalgic. So given that I'm a better shower than a teller, here's a few examples of my body of work over the years.
What is going on?
You know, it's funny looking back at all those memories and seeing kind of how far I've come, and it legitimately starting all from 312 Supercars collection, kind of practicing with the most minimal entry-level gear to kind of learning the software and just seeing where it all started, which is so funny to me, because genuinely, if I didn't have those supercars at my disposal to practice, I wouldn't be able to do things like, you know, brand partnership announcements for Goodyear tire and Total oil and Expel paint protection. Like, those things would never happen. I've even done a video on a vehicle that Joe Rogan owns. It's crazy to see how far I've come, and it's genuinely all thanks to 312 Supercars for kind of letting me have that foot in the door and kind of practice on their collection. Not even solely the cars. I mean, they've introduced me to a lot of big players that kind of opened up opportunities for me. So it's funny, I actually met Mike years ago. I think it's been like 4 or 5 years. He actually put me in my first ever supercar. It was a 488 Spider. I've never been in a supercar in my entire life until that day. It was really rad. We were ripping around to Iron Gate Motor Condos and kind of established a friendship over the years. From that, I did a lot of videos for them, for all of their cars, kind of trying to establish a name here locally for myself with a YouTube channel. And it's just funny how all of those things leading up to this moment, kind of full circle, now I'm actually working for them and joining the 312 Supercars team. So it's really, really rad. I'm actually headed to 312 headquarters right now to film a video for Dr. K. You'll probably see that video on the channel later down the line. But they asked me to introduce myself and kind of give my credentials and things that I've been up to in the car community over the years. It's funny, actually, when I met 312, Mike in specific, I was just kind of an aspiring videographer. I had no idea what I was doing. I had like no money for substantial gear, and I just kind of, you know, filmed all of their cars and practiced, which is very generous of them that they would allow me to do that. They kind of been known for that, to kind of have their cars accessible to everyone and anyone. So it was really rad to kind of practice on their cars. And if you know anything about 312, they've always had the best of the best, which, looking back now, given all of the cars that they've had, I wish I had the skill set today than I did when I first started. But that's how you learn. Considering this is a car channel, I guess I will tell you what I am driving. You know, while not a supercar, it's pretty super to me. So I have 2 cars, but this is probably the only one that you guys will care about. It's a 2009 C6 Z06. It's bone stock, just has a Corsa catback. It's a pretty rad car. Hopefully we can incorporate it within the videos, but who knows. If you guys have any wants or needs or recommendations on things that you'd like to see on the channel, whether that be, you know, head-to-heads, more reviews, more car showcases, we can even do full-blown docu-series if you'd like. Leave them down in the comments. Everything is into consideration right now. We're really, really excited for where the channel may go. So that's it. Quick little short video kind of introducing myself. Hope to see you guys in the videos in the future. If you haven't already, subscribe. Hit a like, give us all the recommendations down in the comments, and don't forget October 22nd, follow their Instagram page at 312Supercars, and we will see you in the next video.